This week on our Kingdom Conversations, we love HyVee. This is the HyVee Bowl, right? This is like the HyVee NFC team's the Vikings and the AFC team is the Chiefs. I've mentioned this week it's the real-time version of the Netflix quarterback series. You know, Mariota's buried on the bench in Philly, but now the other two protagonists are meeting here in real time.
The whole world knows a lot about both quarterbacks here going into this game, and it's an interesting matchup for a lot of reasons. Of course, the Chiefs are 3-1, trying to get to 4-1. The Vikings, meanwhile, are 1-3, but all three of their losses this season have been by one score. They've had a lot of bad luck. The Chiefs will have to be ready for this matchup because this Vikings team is very talented.
Last year, the Vikings won the NFC North. They were 11-0 in one-score games. And you just laid it out there. They're 1-3 this year. So there's a little bit of karma coming back to the Vikings, but 11-0 last year in one-score games.
The Vikings have been able to move the football this season. Kirk Cousins leads the NFL in completions and in passing touchdowns. Justin Jefferson, one of the best receivers in the NFL, leads the league in receiving yards and receptions of 25 or more yards. The issue has been all these giveaways. They have 11 giveaways this season. That leads the NFL. A 99-yard pick six for Carolina last week against Kirk Cousins. Those are the things that have really hurt this Viking squad so far this season.
They're trying to get a little bit of a running game. They have Alexander Mattison. Remember, they moved on from Dalvin Cook. They traded for Cam Akers, but the fact that the Vikings are just slinging it all over the yard gives you an idea, and they've got some capable receivers. It's not just Justin Jefferson.
Well, how about Jordan Addison, the first-round pick out of USC? He has 13 receptions for 185 yards, 2 touchdowns, and also KJ Osborne. I feel like he gets really overshadowed in this offense. He's been there a while now, but he's averaging 14.6 yards per reception. Fortunately for the Chiefs, their pass defense has been among the best in the NFL so far this season.
Defensively, it starts with Harrison Smith because he's an incredible safety, athletic. He might have changed their season last week. He gets the sack strip fumble recovery for the Vikings to avoid the 0-4 start after winning the NFC North last year. He can cover, he can tackle, he'll get a sack strip, he'll come on a blitz and get a sack. He's tough.
The blitz rate numbers are really interesting for this Viking squad. They are blitzing 60% of the time this season, far and away the most of any team in the NFL. But despite those blitz numbers, they have the 5th fewest pressures in the NFL so far this season. But I'm super intrigued to see if the Vikings choose to blitz Patrick Mahomes throughout this game and how Patrick can respond.
So here go the Chiefs, headed north this time to take on the Vikings, and it's when the Netflix quarterback series becomes real life.